How to choose a medical specialty? This question concerns aspiring physicians in all stages of their education, including pre-meds, first-year med students, and especially those students who are preparing to apply to residency programs. Luckily, in this video, we have identified key information that you must know to make the right decision for you, your lifestyle, and your goals. Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm an admissions associate here at BeMo. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe on whatever social media channel you're watching this from now so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. If you would like us to help you get into your top choice residency program, visit BeMoResidencyApplication.com to schedule your free initial consultation. As a quick tip, check out the timestamps in the description of this video to navigate to specific sections of the video that you're interested in. Here's what we're going to cover. How to choose a medical specialty, general practitioner versus specialist. How to choose a medical specialty, DO versus MD. Top 5 tips for how to choose a medical specialty. And in our conclusion, we will have a bonus tip. By the way, we're giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for a chance to win. Now let's get started. Let's take a moment to consider the advantages and disadvantages of becoming a general practitioner and compare them to the advantages and disadvantages of being a specialist. General practitioners cover a wide range of healthcare needs. The types of ailments general practitioners address and the services they provide require a substantial breadth of experience. Of course, giving the necessary breadth of general practitioners' knowledge, the depth of their knowledge about each medical specialty is not as great as that of the specialist in each respective area. Still, general practitioners must be knowledgeable about most medical specialties and stay current on advancements in medical research and treatments within all the medical specialties. While keeping up with developments in such a broad field is indeed a great responsibility, the nature of the general practitioner role also means that each day presents a new challenge. General practitioners never know the sort of cases they will see in a given day, which can be exciting to some physicians and overwhelming to others. Unlike many specialists, general practitioners often provide longitudinal care for their patients. This sort of continuity of care necessitates additional expertise in approaches like preventative medicine and managing chronic diseases. Due to the long-term nature of their work, general practitioners tend to form stronger bonds with their patients. Further, as the first point of contact for many patients, general practitioners frequently refer patients to necessary specialists and play a significant role in coordinating the various members of an individual patient's care team. These residency programs generally range from 2 to 3 years. Like general practitioners, specialists also accrue a broad understanding of medicine and its various specific disciplines in medical school. Unlike general practitioners, however, specialists pursue a very in-depth knowledge about one particular area of medicine. Although specialists do possess broad medical knowledge, staying up to date in all of the sundry specializations may not be a top priority because specialists' responsibilities require a very profound understanding of their field and every current issue, treatment development, and technique within it. Oftentimes, specialists pick up where the depth of general practitioners' expertise in that particular specialization ends, but this also means that specialists rely on general practitioners to holistically assess a patient first before referring the patient to the appropriate specialist. These residency programs generally range from 3 to 6 years of training, with most specific specialties occupying the latter half of that range. Before taking a look at our tips for choosing a medical specialty, it's worth addressing any potential differences between the specialty options available to DOs versus MDs. Both MDs and DOs can and do pursue all available specialties. Osteopathic physicians tend to get a reputation for going into primary care because a large portion of them do, but a large portion of allopathic physicians enter primary care as well. The sheer number of allopathic physicians means more MDs are present in the various medical specialties, but DOs also possess the option to specialize despite their smaller ranks. Still, the most competitive residency programs frequently end up admitting more allopathic MDs than osteopathic DOs simply because of their admissions requirements. The bottom line is this: MDs and DOs both possess the ability to specialize in any discipline, provided they have the required experience, grades, scores, and references to be admitted. Okay, now it's time to dive into choosing a specialty. Here are our top 5 pieces of advice that will help guide you as you reflect on your opinions and ultimately choose the right medical specialty for you. Upon first glance, this tip may seem obvious and not worthy of discussion, yet you'd be surprised at how often it is neglected. Many medical students are unable to ignore the persistent and usually unsolicited advice coming from family, friends, and peers, to the detriment of advocating for their true interests and passions. Alternatively, some medical students select their specialty of choice by speculating about which specialty offers the greatest potential for a match. Even a near guaranteed match is not a guarantee for success or professional fulfillment. Also, remember that the medical specialty you pursue will be highly influential in shaping your future. Your future, not the future of your family, friends, or peers. And remember why you want to be a doctor, not your mother, father, aunts, and uncles. Take some time to truly reflect on your clinical interests. Which topics ignited your passion to know more throughout medical school? Was there a particular rotation in which you not only thrived but enjoyed? The decision is yours, but it is not one to be taken lightly. Invest time and effort into your reflections so that you can make the wisest decision possible. Whether you entered medical school with a particular specialty in mind or not, chances are you will change your mind at some point. Remember that changing your mind is normal and even encouraged as you develop and learn more about what each specialty entails and what your priorities are. In fact, the American Association of Medical Colleges indicated in their report on residents that just 26.1% of medical school students reported interest in the same specialty field at the end of medical school as they did when entering medical school. That means 3 out of every 4 students change their minds. So as you delve into different specialties throughout coursework, conversations with professors, and clinical rotations, try to keep an open mind. The specialties that end up appealing to you may surprise you. After the blood, sweat, and tears spent getting into medical school, covering how much medical school costs, and the effort required to succeed in your chosen program, many students feel they should aim for the most prestigious specialization available. But this may not be the wisest route. While prestige can be tempting in that it offers a certain level of recognition for one's efforts and abilities, it is neither the key to success nor insurance for professional satisfaction and fulfillment. Selecting a specialty requires a great deal of thought and in-depth reflection about your strengths and what your greatest weaknesses are. It can be easy to get carried away with imagining a dream life for ourselves in which we disregard important factors like work-life balance in exchange for a level of perceived prestige that we think will ultimately make us happier once we make it. In reality, if you don't enjoy the process of getting to the point where you think you've made it, chances are that prestige won't result in happiness either. As you survey the specialties available to you after graduating medical school, don't be led astray by particularly fascinating but rare cases you've encountered in textbooks or clinical rotations. Part of why such cases are fascinating is precisely because they are rare. Remember that no matter how intriguing the case of such a patient might be, it is not likely that you would encounter that same level of stimulation every day. It is wise to think about the day-to-day responsibilities of your chosen specialty, as those tasks and procedures better reflect what the majority of your career will look like. Can you picture yourself taking on those responsibilities each day without tiring of them? Do you see yourself doing these procedures happily, day in and day out? Granted, you will never know for sure until you actually do those things every day, but you can avoid the significant disappointment that will inevitably accompany a choice based on an attraction to the extreme cases within a given specialty. Although patient-centered care is the norm in most healthcare systems, there are still variations in degree of patient interaction among medical specialties. Take, for instance, a radiologist. Yes, many specialists in radiology do consult with patients, but a great deal of their time is also spent reviewing images like X-rays and ultrasounds. Radiologists are often members of a full care team and relay their interpretation of images to other physicians who are in charge of delivering results to the patients and crafting appropriate treatment plans. On the other hand, a specialist in family medicine is highly involved with his or her patients. Not only do family medicine doctors see more patients on a day-to-day basis, but they also tend to follow patients throughout the course of their lives, which involves building and sustaining strong and trusting relationships with patients. The degree to which you desire to interact with patients on a daily basis comes down to personal preferences, and you must be honest with yourself about how involved with patients you would like to be. I've mentioned this tip already, but it bears repeating because it is crucial to making a wise choice. Be honest with yourself about what you want out of a residency program and future specialization, as well as which skills you bring to the table. If dissecting cadavers in med school made you squeamish, you have to be truthful to yourself about this when considering a surgical specialization. Being honest with yourself comes into play when assessing the strength of your application as well. The strength of your application is determined by several factors, including the quality of your application materials, your residency personal statement, your licensing exam scores, and your letters of recommendation. Knowing whether you are a competitive applicant requires a certain degree of self-awareness and being realistic about the level of competition for a given specialty. Check out our blog for more tips on how to choose a medical specialty. I've included a link in the description of this video so you can find the blog easily. If you would like us to help you match to your dream residency program, visit BeMoResidencyApplication.com to schedule your free initial consultation. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, so please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. If you have any questions about choosing your medical specialty that I didn't cover in this video, let me know in the comments section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Don't forget, we are giving away $50 Amazon gift cards every week to the best comments and questions, so comment below for a chance to win. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.